My name's Dr. Rebecca Leech and I'm an Alfred Deakin Postdoctoral Research Fellow in the Institute for Physical Activity and Nutrition. So my area of research is eating patterns and eating behaviours, mostly focusing on the adult populations. I love teaching and I have a real love of learning, and I think it was just, I had an interest in nutrition and I wanted to know more. And so initially when I started on this journey into nutrition, it was about I could take that knowledge back and teach it to students. But when I was doing my undergrad at Deakin, I guess I started to develop a real passion for research and an interest for research. And so then that led on, at the time that I was having children, for me to pursue further studies in that area so that I could gain the research skills that were required so that I could establish a career in this area. When you're a researcher, you really get the opportunity to be able to communicate with a really broad audience, and this means international audiences. And so there's a lot of opportunities that exist that might be from presenting at conferences internationally, but also the opportunity to be involved in advisory boards and committees internationally. So, the limits, the possibilities, I guess, are endless in terms of where it can take you. Currently I'm working on looking at how people combine foods at meals and snacks. And so there are many different permutations of food combinations and choices that we might have at meals and snacks. And my research is very much about finding tools and analytic methods that are able to capture this complexity in what we're eating. So right now I'm focusing on what we're eating at breakfast meals in order to identify what combinations of food people have, what are some areas in which we can perhaps improve food intakes at eating occasions such as breakfast, and also how different food profiles at these meals and snacks are related to particular health outcomes. I love being a researcher because I think I really love problem solving. So when there's a problem, I love to find ways that I can solve that problem. So I guess I have curiosity, I have a love for learning, and I really want to know more. But I guess what really drives me is about, well, I'm solving problems that could potentially have an influence on the health and well-being of populations. And so that's really a driving factor in wanting to generate new knowledge that's going to impact on policies and practices.